Let's see the next method of solving the system of equations, that is Gauss-Seidel method. Now suppose you have a system of three equations. To apply this method, very first condition is the system of equations must be diagonally dominant. Diagonally dominant. Now what do we mean by diagonally dominant? Let us see what is this condition. That condition is in the first equation, the first element, the absolute value of first element must be greater than the sum of absolute values of other two elements. That means if you add these two absolute values of these two, then still this must be greater. Then when you take the second equation, this second element must be dominant. That means this element, absolute value of this element must be greater than sum of absolute values of other two elements. Sum of absolute value of A21 plus absolute value of A23. Similarly, when you come for third equation, this third element should be dominant. That means this absolute value of this element is greater than sum of absolute values of these two elements, thus and thus. If any system of three equations satisfies these three conditions, such a system is called as diagonally dominant. Then once it is diagonally dominant, then how do we solve? What is the solution then? From first equation we segregate x1. How? Take these two elements to the RHS. That is, it becomes b1 minus a12 into x2. If you take it to the RHS, minus a13 x3. Then we divide this a11 both sides. When we divide this a11 both sides, you will get 1 divided by a11. Similarly, we separate x2 from second equation. How? Take this element to the RHS and this element to the RHS. Let us see what happens. x2 from the second equation is equal to b2 minus a21 b2 minus a21 x1 minus a23 x3. When you divide both sides by this element go in the denominator here, that is 1 divided by a22. Then again when you separate x3 from this equation, from the third equation, take this to the RHS, then divide both sides by a33. So what you get? x3 is equal to b3 minus a31 x1 minus a32 x2 divided by a33. So this is how we have separated x1 from first equation, x2 from the second equation, then x3 from the third equation. Let us consider an example on Gauss-Seidel method. We need to solve this system of equations by using Gauss-Seidel method. What is the first observation we need to make? this system should be diagonally dominant. This system must be diagonally dominant. Now let us see whether it is diagonally dominant or not. What is the condition? In the first equation, absolute value of this first element must be greater than this absolute values of sum of other two. When you look at here, what is the absolute value of 1? 1. Here when you add the absolute values of these two, that is absolute value of 1 and absolute value of 54. So for sure this is less than, it is 1 is less than sum of these two. So it is not diagonally dominant. This system, given system, is not diagonally dominant. Now we have to rearrange this system of equations so that our system of equations become diagonally dominant. For that, search for the equation where first place dominates the other. First place dominates the other. See, when you look at this equation, the absolute value of 27 is 27 and absolute value of 6 is 6. Absolute value of minus 1. Absolute value of minus 1 is 1. Now for sure, even if you add these two, still 27 is more. 27 is more. So that means this equation has to be in the first place. This equation has to be in the first place. Okay, this equation has to be in the first place. Let us write down that equation in the first place. 27x plus 6y minus z is equal to 85. Then search for the equation where the second element is dominant, second coefficient is dominant. See, for example, if you take this absolute value of 15 is 15, absolute value of 6 is 6, absolute value of 2 is 2 itself. Then you can observe, even when you add 6 plus 2, still 15 is more. 15 is more. So that means this equation has to be in the second place. Let us take this equation in the second place. 6x plus 15y plus 2z is equal to 72. Now the remaining equation, obviously it has to come in the third place. You can verify even here the absolute value of the third place, 54. Absolute value of 54 is 54. Absolute value of 1 is 1. Absolute value of 1 is 1. You can observe, even when you add these two elements, still 54 is more. So this equation has to be in the third place. X plus y plus 54z is equal to 1. Now these are diagonally dominant because the diagonal elements are dominating. 27 dominates other two in this way. 15 dominates other two this way, and here 54 dominates other two elements here in this way. So this is a system which is diagonally dominant. If the given system is not diagonally dominant, we need to arrange the equation so that the equations become diagonally dominant. Then we separate our x from the first equation, y from the second equation, and z from the third equation. Let us see the solution. So here we say solution. The given system of equations is not diagonally dominant, and hence we have to first rearrange the given system of equations as follows. Given. So what is given? First equation is this. But in this equation, this first element is not dominating. This first element is getting less than the sum of other two absolute values. And the second equation is given is there, and here also the second element is not dominating because 6 is less than the absolute sum of absolute values of other two, that is 27 plus 1. Here absolute value of minus 1 is 1. So 27 plus 1 is 28, but 6 is less than 28, so it is not diagonally dominant. Similarly, when you go for the third equation, 2 is not dominating the other two because absolute value of 2 is less than sum of these two, so it is not diagonally dominant. We will arrange these equations. First equation we will take this because first element is dominating. Then we take this as the second equation because second element is dominating here. Here we are giving the reason. 27 dominates other two. We are taking this equation in the second place because 15 is dominating other two in this way, because 15 is absolute value of 15 is more than the sum of absolute values of 6 and 2. And we have taken the third equation this because 54 is dominating other two in this way. Absolute value of 54 is more than the sum of absolute values of other two. Yes, we have arranged in diagonally dominant way. These equations are now written as follows. Let us separate our x from the first equation. X is equal to 1 by 27, 85 minus 6y. When you take this minus z to the other side, it becomes plus z. Then similarly we separate our y from this. Y is equal to 1 by 15, 72 minus 6x minus 2z. Then we separate z from the third equation as 1 by 54, 110 minus x minus y. Okay. So these are the solutions now. These are the solutions which we need to find out now. The values of x, y, z. Now let us start with our solution. First iteration. Let us see the first iteration for the solution. We start with the trial solution. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0. Trial solution we need to start with. Now let us improve our x with the help of these values. Let us find out new value of x. How? In the place of y we put 0, in the place of z we put 0, because y is 0, z is 0. We will get new value of x. Let us see. New value of x, we are denoting it as x1. First iterated value of x as x power 1. 1 by 27, 85 minus 0 plus 0. Now your value will be, when you use your calculator, scientific calculator, and calculate, you get this value. That is 85 by 27 gives this. Then now let us go for y. When you go for y, the value of z is 0, but the value of x will not be 0, because just now we have improved our value of x, which is this. We will take this new value in the place of x here. Here we will take this new value. That is, here we take 3.14815. We take this new value here. Let us write down now. 1 by 15, 72 minus 6 into x. X is new value, minus 0 into 2 is 0 only. Simplify using your scientific calculator. You will get this new value for y1, first iterated value of y. Then when you go for z, x is improved, which is this 3.14815. Y is also improved. We take in the place of y the new value 3.54074. Initially the values were 0, 0, 0. Now we are getting new values for x, y, z. So z is equal to 1 by 54 into 1 by 10 minus x value minus y value. Using scientific calculator, if you find out the solution, you will get this. So these are the first iterated values. In the same way, again we improve the values of x, y, z. Again we will improve the values of x, y, z using these formulae. Now let us go for the second iteration. X2. Second iteration is x2. Now let us take this 1 by 27, 85 minus 6 into y. 6 into y. What is y? Y is this. We have taken this y here. This y. The previously improved value of y. Just improved value of y we will take here. Then the value of z is this. Just improved value of z here. We have put, see here. If you simplify this, you will get the answer as this. Now let us improve our y2, second iterated value of y. How do we improve? 1 by 15 into 72 minus 6x. In the place of x, we are not going to take this now here. We are not going to take this now here, because just we have improved new value of x. We will take this value, this new value will be taken here, because this is just improved value of x. We cannot take the old value of x. Now let us take this new value of x in this place, and z is not yet improved, so we take the old value of z only. This value will take in the place of z here. 1 by 15, 72 minus 6 into x. See, this value we have taken here in the place of x, minus 2 times z. Z is this. If you simplify, you get the new value of y. Then let us go for z2, second iterated value of z. We take this 1 by 54 into 110 minus x. X is this new improved y. Y just we have improved. Let us take this y only. We will not take this y now. We will not take this y. We will take just improved y. Let us simplify this now. Substitute the values. We have put the values. New value of x. This value we have taken. And new value of y we have taken. Simplify, you will get the second iterated values. Now let us go for third iteration. Similarly, x3 is equal to 1 by 27, 85 minus 6 into y. Which y we need to take? This y. And which z we need to take? This z value. Let us take, yeah, we have substituted the values of y, which is here, and the value of z, which is here. Simplify, you get the new value of x. Now we will use this value of x in the place of x here, and the value of z will be old value from the previous iteration. We take this value of z in this place. Let us find y3, 1 by 15 into 72 minus 6 into x. Which x? This x we will take just improved value of x. Then minus 2 into z. Where is z? Here, the previous z. Because we have not yet improved z, so we will take previous z here. Simplify, got the new value of y. Now let us find the new value of z in the third iteration. z3 is equal to 1 by 54, 110 minus x. X is improved one, we will take this now, and y is also improved, we will take this here. Here we have taken x, we have taken, and y we have taken. Simplify, you will get the value of z in the third iteration. When you go for fourth iteration, similarly, we will take the new iterated values in the fourth iteration. Here, in the same way, we can find the new values. Fourth iteration, x4 gives this just improved values previously. Simplify this. Similarly, y to the power 4, if you find, you will have this. This x we have taken here, and y will be this is z, right? This is z. Z will be taken from the previous iteration, whose answer is this. Then to find the value of z, we will use new x and new y. See, here we have used new x and new y is equal to this. Thus, x is equal to this, x is equal to this. We have corrected up to 3 decimal places. We have corrected up to 3 decimal places, which will give this. Since this is 49, you can write it as 2.462. And here, when you correct this up to 3 decimal places, since this is 0, 1, we can write it as it is 3.573. And when you correct this to 3 decimal places, since this is 95 or since this is 9, we give one increment to this and we write z is equal to 1.926. And here you can just write, since the next number is less than 4, you can take it as 2.425 as well. You can write 6 or 5, not a problem, because when you consider this as 9, this number will take 5, then we will give increment, it happens. Or otherwise, when you consider only this 4, because this is less than 5, you can just write 2.425. So this is the final solution.